doing out there? Doing a bit of a test stream here today. Diaz, how you doing? What you're doing here is a test stream. Get out of here. Alright, cool. Hey. Dudes keep subbing. I'm trying to figure out how I can do this and easily read the chat. There is not a good way, I think. Let's pull it down over here. Perfect. Alright. I know, we're just gonna test some stuff. I made some changes to the computer throughout last week, and I want to check whether we can potentially play some stuff like Cyberpunk without the stream crashing. So that's why I'm here. Expect that the stream may crash. That's what I need you guys to expect. I've got some mods as well. We're just going to start a new save of Cyberpunk and start playing with that. I am also quickly, let me keep an eye on resources. Oof. System is not happy so far, but it's holding together. I also have actually do have an activity feed window as well as chat, all on my right side screen, and then rewards and some other stuff over here as well. It's all good. How you doing, dears? Doing good today on this Sunday. Let me make sure. Perfect. I actually have some fun new stuff to show you as well. But give me a second here. I got to disable a couple things. Sensor nudity on. It's good to hear, bud. And disable copyrighted music. Yes. Look at this. I'm about to show you something really cool. Are you ready? See that zoom in? Let me show it to you again so you know what's up. Nice. That is cool. That is very cool. In the front end development? I don't think so. I don't know. Well, I'm not personally using it. WordPress might be using it. I don't know. Let's do it again. Just one more time. I may have gone out and purchased for myself a new webcam. Let me just adjust the mic here a bit. Let's see if I can't get it a bit higher up. I've got a new mark arm as well, a mic arm. This one's also by Elgato. Actually, the one I had before was by Rode and was dirt cheap. This one was a little bit more expensive, from what I can tell. And it's because this one's a low-profile one that I got replaced. Meaning the base part of the arm doesn't go like it doesn't go up and down. It's just flat. And then the second part of the arm that actually holds the mic. Gotcha. The second part of the arm actually then goes up and down. The reason I have this is because with my current desk setup, this is kind of the easiest for me to have because I don't have the space for the big monitor arm like I had before. This is what I have space for. So this is kind of what I'm going with. Let me see. Can I adjust a little bit more? the cool thing about this one is that you can, to a big degree, kind of put it wherever you want. So that's really nice. And the quality of this is seemingly really nice. Also, the wire management is done magnetically. So instead of it being like a plastic thing you have to pull up and down and use like strength for, this is just a piece of metal that holds it down using magnets. Then, well, technically we might use it then, although our forms aren't like, so to speak, they aren't pulled in through WordPress really. They're pulled in from a separate space, so not directly. No. Anyway, so I have a couple mods before we go in, just so we're all clear on where we are. Let me run through the mods with you. There's one I'll definitely not be mentioning. No. Let's see here. So, obviously, we have the Cyber Engine tweaks, the third person. We have third person mod. I don't know if it still works. I hope. We have Red Script, better vehicle first person. Although I have found a couple cars where it's not super great, so you may disable it in certain cars. Red 4X, sure. Clear skills checks, just kind of displays how many skill points you actually need. It's very nice. Hide red shards, hide shard that's been red. In world navigation, stand still please. Real vendor names, miles per hour to kilometer per hour, because why not? Better sleeves, actually a really nice thing. It's primarily due to stuff from the Phantom Liberty DLC. I found that some clothes actually has gloves that I think are really nice, but aren't usable unless you have the sleeve rolled down. And by default, they're not rolled down, but you can get mods that rolls them down, and then you get the gloves essentially. The passenger is a fun one. Johnny's gonna join us at one point in the game and just gonna sit beside us, depending on how long we play. And then Lissy's brain dance. We don't talk about that one. It's a short version of it. It's kind of that's a mod where you can just place people anywhere, specifically male or females. It's fun. Don't worry about it. Let's start a new game. No, we'll be doing a regular start. I've disabled ray tracing completely. I still have DLSS on. Yeah, sure, let's just play it easy. I've disabled nudity, by the way, so that's good. Alright, dears. I'm gonna let you pick. Are we doing a nomad character, a street kid, or a corpo? Let that be up to you. In the meantime, I'm gonna reopen. Here we go. There was a spike with the GPU, but it seems like it's fine. I don't know if the Deers is still here. Nomad. Deers said Nomad. Oh yeah, no, I agree. I was just gonna let you pick because it's a test stream. Should we just play as standard V? No, that's boring, right? Do a little bit of tweaking on him. I find these eyes kind of funny, but also kind of insane. I don't know. Green? Oh, it's way too much. Making them more yellowish, faded ones. Haircut. They added some later ones. I also found apparently I have played this on stream a while back after the 2.0 update. Not sure how I managed to do that, but sure. Let's see. I like that haircut. My thought is, so I can go two routes with a hair. You can either go for a haircut that you You can either go for the haircut you feel matches which haircut V should have at this time, and then replace it later on, or you can just go with whatever haircut you like. Our third option, actually, that I was just thought of, is we just go with a haircut that we think is going to suit V better later on. It's fine. We're not going to see V's hair cut until the cutscene after the beginning here, so all good. Oh, some of these are not great. You know, let me just pick something I feel like is nice. Let's not spend too much time on this. Although I think we've gone past the one that I really like. This one's not bad either, though. Yeah, I'll take this one. This one's fine. Sure, keep that. That one's fine. I'm not gonna go too in depth. Just pick some matching eyebrow colors. I'm not gonna touch the nose. I'm not gonna touch the beard. We're not gonna do anything too crazy here. Facial hair. Just get some nice facial hair, V. That's all I'm asking. That one's dope. I always liked that one. Although the current haircut doesn't really suit it too well. You know, there's only one cyberware that I really like. It's this one. It's the same one Jackie has. Facial scars. Ugh, sorry. Facial scars. This one's the only one's really noteworthy. Face tattoos. I feel like the majority of them are way too much. This one's nice though. I'm gonna change the hairstyle again real quick to something that kind of blends in with the beard a bit, because I think that would look nice. Although this one isn't bad. I actually kind of like it. Ooh, strong one too. I had this one the first several times I played through this game because it's a pretty good looking haircut. But there's a guy I know who has this pretty much exact haircut. I can never use it again. This reminds me of him. Yeah, none of these really go down the way that I wanted them to, I guess. This one's fairly good. I feel like V looks like a gigantic douchebag. That's not what I wanted from him. He was supposed to be better. God damn, I'm spending way too much time on what's just supposed to be a test stream. Yeah, fuck it, just stick with this one, it's fine. We are done all that. Beard style, beard color, took care of that as well. Cyberware, face tattoos, teeth, nipples. Turn them off. No. Usual go-to one is this one. I like it. It has kind of, I feel like not entirely, but kind of like Nordic theme. I think of like with the snake, I kind of think of this snake from Norse mythology. Not that I remember what it's called. But that's what I'm always reminded of every time that I look at it. And I think some of the characters look kind of like runes. I can't remember. It's been a while since I looked deeply into this. Some of these are just Roman numerals. It's a whole thing. It can be whatever you want. It's fine. It's fine. There's only, if you want bodyguard, this is the only good one. If you go with the other one, he gets like weird dots on his back, like his Killmonger or something. I'm out. Alright, cool. And there's no additional touch-up to-dos down there because it's all good. Did I just misremember? No, I guess these kind of look like Nordic runes, and I may misread them as that. I don't know. It's fine. So two there. Technical ability. Ooh. Actually, yeah. Turn that one down. Turn this one up. Body determines health. I believe. Reflexes is shooting. Technical is, I think, well, tech weapons. But there's some other stuff to it as well. It's also like being able to unlock doors without breaking them apart. And cool is for like stealth and stuff like that, which I'm terrible at. Yeah, for once, I'm going to go more with intelligence, because why not? It's fine. Biomonitor running. Alias V, difficulty easy. Backstory, nomad. Attributes 5 on body, 4 on intelligence, 5 on reflexes, 5 on technical ability, and 3 on cool. 0 unspent points. Let's go. Alright, if I'm right, we should be fine. CPU is spiking on occasion, but not really to a bad degree. Looks like I'm seeing some spikes. The GPU has steadily risen as well in terms of utilization, but not necessarily as a spike thing. Just because the game's actually started.
Electric coupling module.
You said it was nothing serious when I came in.
All right.
You said you were sure.
I'm actually, if I'm right, and this the game has or my system has been really stabilized, I'm excited because I can finally play some of the more hardcore games I've been kind of about worried playing.
That's fine. Step aside.
What?
All right, get out of the way. My engine. I know everything.
That's the coupling and rig a hot wire.
Compressor will run on and on. Could seize up.
Did anyone ask your opinion?
Boom. Smooth.
Let's see what happens.
I was actually kind of worried this morning. I thought maybe we weren't even going to be able to do a stream here on Monday. Because for a brief period of like, I think maybe an hour or two when I was awake,
That'll get me
the
now.
Wi-Fi was out.
I'll figure something else out there.
And like I got PTSD for there for a second. That feels way too aggressive to say. No, I was reminded I had a whole period earlier in the year where Wi-Fi was just out for, was it a week or more? It was a horrible time.
Hey, Mike. Didn't know you had a customer.
Primarily it's because so much of what I do and what I like is, you know, connected to the internet at this point. So not having that there really sucks.
Don't you know you owe the sheriff a word when you pay his town a visit? To tell him what's brought you here. Maybe even over a cup of coffee.
My mistake. I had
So,
planned on
but
stopping.
luckily,
Failed coupling forced
seems
my
like it took care of itself, or someone fixed it.
Mistakes.
And the Wi-Fi was back before I really got out of bed anyway, so
Probably hurt.
all good.
I can't say that I have.
Served inspect.
By the way, this isn't a replacement stream for Monday, just in case anyone was worried.
Ring any bells?
As far as I'm aware, I'm still going to be doing a stream
Can't
here
say
tomorrow.
that it does.
What we could do, though, is continue what we're doing here today with Cyberpunk and do another stream of that on Monday. That's definitely a possibility.
That a nomad vehicle? Might have expected that.
Yeah.
I'll just fix it and go. I've no reason to linger.
No, you sure shit don't.
I should have some really fun stuff, by the way, for Monday's stream.
Blood like a fucking string.
And if not, then for Wednesday stream. I don't have it, you know,
There is no
concrete.
plan. There is no camp.
I don't have it assured that the thing I'm gonna announce is gonna be ready for Monday, but
My family's in pieces.
odds are it's gonna be ready for Monday.
Makes you an outcast among outcasts.
Mm-hmm.
Sure as hell hope you'll be on your way before long.
I saw a broadcasting comms tower on my way in. My antenna's down, and I need to radio someone.
GPU is sitting at a 56% utilization.
Ain't
Does
got no
NVIDIA
money
concur with that?
around these parts. Got it?
74 actually, 71.
clear.
Just a
I
big
don't want any
quick
trouble.
spike there.
Then stop looking for it and hit the road.
70. NVIDIA's overlay thing is reporting higher GPU utilization. I love. I think it was part of the 2.0 update. They did the sounds for some of the vehicles. I love the audio changes they made. Some of the cars just sound way better now. And it's just like sputters, I guess, the best way of describing it. They added to the car gen. It's awesome. But yeah, fun stuff. You want to tune in for probably Monday. If I have it ready, it'll probably be part of the stream title Monday. And if it's not ready for Monday, it'll be definitely ready for Wednesday.
Hello?
Come in. Come in. Ah, raised you finally.
Willie McCoy. It's good to hear your voice.
Fee. Wish I could say the same.
I need your help. One last time.
I'm a bit confused. Looking at the little radio V has,
But I don't know
it says signal strength. I don't see really any kind of good indication. Is it just color based?
my car gave out. The
Is it
electric
just
couple
yellow's
were
really
maybe.
good?
Maybe the
Or is it
car
yellow kind of mid? It's like, it's not great, but very doable.
Sure. Last time, though. I mean it.
Also, I love how the wire to it just keeps wiggling.
Huh. Actually left a message.
Of course.
He's waiting on a farm. Flicking you the geoloc data.
Thanks, Willie. I owe you one.
You do. Just don't get yourself killed. And don't call again.
Yeah, of course, of course. Alright. Let's head up. Meet with Jackie. Up, 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 up. It definitely seems like the system is very, very stable. I mean, we played a little bit of the Crew, the Crew Motorsport, before the system completely, like, broke. Which was sort of the first sign of me that I really need to do something. And then the second one was I was working from home, and then my computer just kind of like, it's like, nah, doing too much. And that was kind of like, all right. Once I knew I couldn't do the fix during the day because it could potentially halt some work. Not that the system crashing wasn't already holding my work, but it could take a unknown amount of time to fix it. Turns out it really wasn't that big of a thing. I talked about it in previous stream, was just kind of a setting in BIOS that fixed it. By the way, I think, if I'm not, let me double check. I think I have everything in here set to max. So, context actual, facial, lighting improvement, time speed, local mesh. All these are set to the max as far as I can tell. Even screen space reflection quality set to psycho. It is also with the DLSS set to balance though. Although I'm not using the the FLS?
Oh, I was worried I'd have to turn to farming.
Combined thing with DLSS. It's just DLSS right now.
Are you Wells?
I tried it one time. I got some pretty good results of it.
You have cargo.
I definitely wouldn't say I managed to get as much as I may have wanted it. I could play with ray tracing on, but then I can kind of do that.
Good manners, you know.
I can kind of do that with just with the system on its own now.
Got Haywood in my blood.
But
I've never been to NC.
oh,
that
jeez,
doesn't
the
mean much to me.
PZ latency is set
Imagine
to
a place where
40
everyone's like your
milliseconds right now.
Moses. Or
Hold on, let me check something. Yeah, no. This reduces system latency and improves. How's that?
distant cousin, at least.
I think I understand.
No, it's about the same. All right, let me set it back to where it was. That one's set on right.
But it's family.
That's Haywood. That and
It's fine.
everything.
It's got. It just went up to 50 for a second there, but it seems like it's steady around 40 right now.
You and me,
FPS is sitting at 59 to 60 FPS with a 99% of 56.
Let's load it in the
55.
car.
oh, well,
CPU utilization is 25, 28, just below 30, I guess. GPU usage is sitting around 75.
started thinking you might not come.
I got it. And you
Temperature is
weren't
doing
exactly
pretty
easy.
good.
I decided to lay low, you know?
Let me actually. I think I've turned it on, but let me just double check. I was playing Cyberpunk a bit yesterday, testing out the mods, and I forgot to.
Sheriff.
It's really annoying. I have the IQ fans from Corsair, which are insanely great with the way they're set up, but actually having them spin by themselves is kind of a nightmare. Like I have to set them and be like, hey, I'm playing something like Cyberpunk that's a bit more hardcore. Can you please turn on the speed, like spin extra fast to make sure we don't overheat the system? I have to do that manually. The pump itself is set to a variable, which is nice. So it just, I think, figures out by itself what the speed it needs to run at. But the actual fans themselves, so at least from what I can tell, do need to be manually set by me. So whenever I'm playing something, I have to set it to extreme. And if I'm not playing something and I find the noise to be a bit much, I can then turn it back down. As far as I know, there's no issue with just letting it run extreme other than it makes my PC more loud. But yeah, in case you hadn't noticed, yeah, just go back to it. New mic arm for my Gato. It's a low profile one, and then a new webcam as well. It is the Mark II of the webcam that I've had, the Elgato Facecam 1080 one. I did think for a second that, you know, if I was already going to be upgrading my webcam, might as well just go to 4K and get actually more quality out of it. In the end, decided against it.
The security check will begin shortly.
It wasn't really due to the fact that the
Hand me the manifest. They'll need to see it.
4K one is double the price of the Mark II. It was more to do with, well, actually, that was the main reason.
LOA. Perfect.
But I actually, there's also the HDR, which is kind of like, it's cool, but yeah. So the real big things I get is the built-in privacy
The owner of the vehicle
shutter, I guess it's called. I don't know.
for further questioning.
It's just a little piece of plastic you put in front of the camera, so
We want the customs officer.
even if or if you're not using the webcam, you can then put that in front, and then
Oh,
even if someone gains access to your webcam through your computer, it's useless because it's blocked.
Right.
It's nice.
You forgot.
I like the fact that it's built in. I do have one small issue with it,
I'll keep the engine running.
which is the fact that the actual thing you pull or use to like pull it back and forth in front of the camera.
If you're armed, place your
The one thing you have is this tiny little piece of plastic where you basically have to use your nails to push it. It is stupidly small. I kind of wish that they made it a little bit larger so it'd be easier to get, but it's a small thing. It's still miles better than, you know, having this plastic thing you have to pull off, put on your table, then pull it back on. Yeah,
What are you transporting?
yeah. I'm excited, by the way, to show you the thing on here tomorrow. Based on how I described it, you may already know what I'm talking about, but
Everything?
it's fine.
There's one additional enclosure.
I haven't talked about in depth.
Ah, yes. Remind me, you drive for which nomad clan?
I don't think that's any concern of yours.
I've I've started thinking about potentially starting to use Firefox again. I'm getting annoyed with
Your associate's waiting.
I guess it's more of a work thing, but a lot of the time when I'm like working, my browser window will run out of RAM.
Welcome to Night City.
Like the window I'm using will literally not have more RAM to pull from than it's allowed to,
Young, naive.
and it's.
I'll tell you soon.
But I hate it visually. As someone who, like, design is important to me. Having something look good is very important to me. I cannot visually stand Firefox. And yes, there are themes, but none of them really touch on the core issue of the UI.
The customs dickhead got nitpicky.
Like, yeah, you can download a theme, but it's just going to change the color, maybe add a background image behind it all.
Jackie, just drive.
But the actual design of it, beyond the colors, is still going to be the same. And it sucks.
Someone's coming our way. This does not look good.
And I looked it up, and there's just not a lot of option. Apparently, some people in the past went in and tried to build something Chrome-like for it, like custom stuff, but it's not really being worked anymore. It looks like it's from, I don't know, 10 years ago or something like that, in my opinion. It sucks. It's horrible. I think part of it is also the fact that I really like the way Chrome OS looks. I don't want to go away from that wonderful visual experience. Looks ancient. Not Windows XP ancient, but somewhere in between what we have now. It kind of reminds me of someone having Windows 10 and then with just CSS trying to update it visually. It looks terrible. I'm so against it. And to be fair, Chrome wasn't much better until this year when they did a whole visual upgrade to it. Okay. I like file locks because JSON files are rendered how this act.
Keep driving.
I don't know what any of those things really are. Then JSONs are forms of scripts, but
Place looks deserted. Gonna stop here. Need to sort out a few things before we.
so, yep. I like the technical aspects of Firefox. My issue is the visuals. And
I almost tagged our asses.
Chrome has a big advantage, I feel like, at this point, because that's where that's the browser most people use. So that's what stuff it's built for.
These things happen.
This? What kind of shit happens?
Border security tipped off the corporation.
So-
We have their cargo.
What's the deal?
I feel like it's deliberately made hard for people like me to,
Risk.
switch away from
We didn't have a clan
from
backing
it.
us.
To be fair, I use Edge for work, which is basically just the same as Chrome with a different look.
I could ask the same question.
JSONs are rendered, the logic of parsing with
Will
them.
we put a bow on this thing?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm a bit light. Can't pay you now. Have
Fair
something
enough.
for you when I break my scrap for this corpo crap we're carrying.
Huh. And you just figured I would sit by patiently.
Actually, I wasn't gonna pay you at all. Just gonna bust ass and disappear as soon as we crossed over. But you're all right.
I appreciate the honesty.
Yeah, thanks.
By the way, I watched Phantom Menace in the cinema yesterday. That was really fun. I don't think I've Maybe I have. I don't remember ever watching that movie in the cinema. It was a really fun experience.
Oh, shit. It says Arasaka on the crate. We are robbing some heavy hitters.
On other browsers, it looks like you're opening it with no pad. Ah, all right, fair enough. Fair enough.
Mames, a real iguana.
Yeah, that sucks.
Lesser Antillean, I think.
Hey, buddy, you alive down there?
Think you can make some money on it?
Sure. Think it'll make us happy.
Us.
Yeah, partner. We'll go halfsies. Any decent fixer will find a loaded gonk interested in a rare gem like this. It's kind of a shame, though. I always wanted a pet. Got the name Manny all thought out. Hey, by the way, you got any plans?
I'm kind of sad. It doesn't seem like any of the local cinemas are
I don't have it.
showing any more Star Wars movies than the first episode here. And that was just kind of for Star Wars Day, really.
Probably be waiting for you somewhere, huh?
So that's kind of that.
We decided to go.
I'm really hoping they're going to show at the very least like episode 3 of Star Wars. I'd be cool with them doing the prequel trilogy, like completely through and calling it a day. Fine by me. That would be very cool too.
You can turn to.
But if they're willing to show
Family.
all the Star Wars movies again,
You'll find your own down in Night City.
with or without the sequel movies,
Thanks. Much.
I'd love that. 100% I'd pay for that.
It's nothing. We got chemistry, you and me. Be a crying shame to waste it. Partner.
Hey.
Aw, cuddly little fucker.
Okay, partner. Time to grab the lizard and scurry out of here.
Hello there, Night City!
Yeah.
Stanley here with you, and we got another day ahead of us in this city of dreams. Ooh, I love this town. Love it like you might love a mother who popped you out on the steps of an orphanage once.
All right, let me check.
Ask if you got a smoke for her.
Well, it's just chromium, so it's pretty much the same across the board.
These guns will survive a year, and it's a good one. And why do these peeps come to NC? Well, to be street samurai like Morgan, Blackhand, and Waylon.
Stream chat.
The greater the risk, the bigger
So that one's
or so they say.
that's pretty cool. Personally, though,
The faster you burn out, if you don't get a bullet to the brain first.
I actually kind of weirdly prefer the first or the second one. The other one's nice, as like I'm just looking at it
These legends, no
to just be like, hey, this is what like if I just want a visual overview of everything, then it's nice. If I'm actually doing anything else, then the one on the right is much better.
is not where you start. What matters here is the walk you walk. In Night City.
But I'm excited to show you what I have been working on. That's gonna be hopefully out Monday.
Chick we're looking for is somewhere in this building. Probably crawling with the pendejos that kidnapped her. Eyes and ears open.
Also, I think my webcam looks much better with the new one. There's also a new, tap in Firefox to see the raw data. Ooh.
Guess you need to brush up on your dance moves. Down for some target practice in VR?
Yeah, sure. Let's at least do the first 4 rounds. To get back into it. Yeah, I think my webcam looks a lot better with the new one. It has the HDR, so I'm hoping that kind of helps a lot. Hold on, I'm gonna look at what I look like here. It's a bit warmer color on the webcam than the real thing, I think, but it's fairly close. Nice. I've also, unlike usual, kind of set everything just to do auto. I tried to do a little bit of more of a manual adjustment in the camera settings, but didn't really work the way that I wanted it to. Kind of sucked. I also really like, so they have a noise reduction thing. On the old webcam, there was only one option. You either had the noise reduction off or on. And the noise reduction was so aggressive, it looked like you were just using like a filter. You know, just like a beauty filter that removed any kind of pores or anything like that. It looked like shit. I hated it. This one at least has different options. So it was like light, medium, or heavy amount of noise reduction. With the heavy one being like it was before. But then the light one being really nice.
But it's more realistic. Quit standing around and take cover.
Beautiful.
You took a hit. Use a
I
reaction.
did not take a hit. I blasted him before he could say a thing. Have they not updated the tutorial UI in this game at this point?
When you're good to go.
I saw the actual box that was supposed to show where to look to do the patch thing. It was in the wrong place.
Oh, look. Brought some chooms with him this time. You know what to do, V.
Damn it. He's moving too much. Come on. There it is.
Stand on the
I haven't played this game in a good while. I tested a little bit, like I said yesterday, but it wasn't too much. I mostly just fooled around, tested some of the mods. Didn't seem like the system was breaking. We're lucky in a state right now with Cyberpunk where they aren't really doing that many more updates. What they're really doing is kind of fixing bugs on occasion, but they're going in like every couple months and doing it. So there's enough space between them that the mod developers have plenty of time to fix. Yep, that's the one.
Corpo trash. Style over substance. Good. Now take him out quietly.
Well, I'm definitely a corpo bitch then. I like style over a lot.
All right, all yours. Take him out.
Eh, he's a robot. Doesn't really matter. Just take him out.
Never smart to leave behind any trace of your handiwork,
Great.
especially the dead kind.
Can you show me the container?
Pick up the body
I know
and
it's
hide it
here.
somewhere.
And nope. It's lethal, but I already broke his neck. It's fine, it's
Okay.
fine.
Now try to take him down in one slick move.
Oh, they used to have an option to knock him out and put in the crate, I remember. I guess it didn't really make sense considering the crate somehow was lethal.
Have fun.
They made it sound like the crate will eat you the minute you put someone down there. Oh, they skipped the whole hacking part. It's just throw up bomb. Oof. That one sucks. Oh, and so they moved that part to here. I guess that kind of makes more sense. This is when you're usually doing it. You never really hack in that way, like remotely that.
Just needed to
You
shut your
usually
brain
jack
down
in.
and follow orders.
Makes more sense this way.
Fashion. Not too shabby.
I haven't played it this tutorial part in a while, clearly.
Modules if you want to hone any other skills.
I'm usually much more of like kind of just get out of the way.
Remember, the street's not going to give you any hints or
Yeah,
second
sure.
chances.
What's this one? It's stealth. We gotta sneak.
Right. So first, let's shape up those stealth skills.
That's fine. This one isn't too bad, last I remember. So first, you just gotta kind of tag them, so we know where they are. There it is. It's a bit slow, the system. You sure it's not running Windows XP in here? It's fine, it's fine. It's kind of fun. When I was watching Phantom Menace yesterday,
Find cover, quick.
I noticed their whole
Now, move slowly towards the exit. Stay out of sight.
shit. The hologram effect they had when someone was calling in, it was not super special. Like they simply,
Nova, well done.
from what I could tell, they simply put in like it was blue coloring, and then they added some like kind of like scan lines, as they're called.
Now the same thing. The camera.
And then they had some times when occasionally stuff will be like stretched out, pulled. Which is where we get some fun Palpatine memes.
Just stand on. All right. Some advanced combat techniques for dessert.
But it was kind of fun to note thinking like that.
Time to get down and dirty in close quarter combat.
All right. Boom. All right, there we go. That's a strong attack. Hit the blocking enemy 3 times with a fast
Let's bump
attack.
things up from easy to normal. This next fool can block
All right.
your attacks.
Hey.
Dull bit coming up now. Blocking blows instead of dealing them.
Perfect. All right. Come on. Show me what you got.
Now this fool loses his footing every time he swings. Use that. Get in there and land a counterpunch.
Ow. Boom.
Fool. I like that. V, want to see this fool punch in air next. Don't let him land anything.
All right. Ow. How do I... Oh, it's left. Oh. They moved the whole control thing there. That's very weird.
Well in mastering the way of the fool, young apprentice. I can teach you no more. This is the part where you face your final test.
Hey.
Let's move on to melee weapons. Grab a sword.
If you're too slow, man, I'm gonna keep swimming.
Good. Now show me what you've learned.
Oh boy. Hold on. Oof. There it is.
Good stuff. Looks like you're cruising already.
Perfect. Let's roll. That was terrible, but it was fun. All right.
Good luck, V.
Just checking. We've been live for an hour. All right. Just double checking.
So, not bad, huh? Now we can get down to biz.
The punch icon was stuck there for a second.
Elevator, this way.
I know. Let's rope. So what they got there? This guy's talking about the human body somewhere. Some papers on the wall, some stickers. Still no answer to all my problems. Homicide. Are you in? Alright, let me go out and in again. There it is. I can't figure out what the trigger for the elevator is. I remember the first couple versions you could press it yourself and it would go up, but then changed it to DT-Bug doing it. I guess it's too difficult for us to figure out how to punch an elevator button.
Sure, you're on phones, but that don't make you any less part of this squad.
Squad. Charming.
Bug, could at least try to be nice.
Would be nice.
You want
It would be nice.
supportive? Call a damn helpline.
Moon Explorer. Whenever I look at this these days, I think of Starfield, mainly because of the design of the sticker. All right.
Looking for 1237.
Oof.
Target should be inside, but I got 0 eyes on her biomon. Is that you?
I recommend you go back inside. Yeah,
I
get.
hate this life or death shit.
Thank you, thank you.
Try hacking the door. Think you
Shh.
can do it on your own, V?
I got it. Let's roll. Alright, center door should be covered up in here. I mean, fake center door should.
Sandra Dorset's protected under Echelon 2 corporate.
I don't think they necessarily had to cover the face. I understand the body because it's nude, but
Typical
what's with the
background
toe? Is they wearing socks?
Let's keep looking.
Look at that. They just looked like they were kind of like smushed together. Yet socks would be a simple way of making a simple toes or simple foot. There it is. Sleepy, sleepy time. If you nail this, this beginning mission is real easy. But you gotta really nail it. So you gotta knock that guy down. Yeah, I know.
Your chance. Pick the prick off.
Scored big on that Primas Grove she's got.
I love tagging in games. It's always amazing. Alright, two fellas just gonna go out back here.
Cabrones. Thick as locusts. Let's wait and plan a spree. Take one down. Just real quiet.
Alright.
Hey, grab the one closest.
Yep, look at the one on the left. Don't worry about it. Oh! Let's go.
Hold down. Limp me.
Alright.
Probably not the... Move on. Move up. I'm behind you, V.
Gotta grab him just right, though. And then you gotta be fast with this next one. Because this guy's gonna start moving in a second. Fuck! I'm fucked. Can't do much. Alright, I fucked it up. I was too slow.
We had options here.
Room he's in looks out on the balcony. Got a window on the left. Give me 2 seconds to grease the lock.
Is that all you got? Ah, no.
Not necessary.
I'll do the good one.
Normally, you can pick this guy out, and then Jackie will take this other dude, and then you just have to wait a bit, and this guy with the big gun will go over to the shelf over there. But it was a bit too slow this time, apparently. It's worked every other time recently that I've done it, but I guess I haven't really played that recently, but yeah, you get the point. Can I just say, the colors are looking amazing on my screen, and they're looking real flat on your guys' screen. That sucks. This mission usually goes much smoother for me these days. Also, so back in the day, this is kind of a fun thing to mention. The first couple versions of the game, there used to be hidden stuff you can collect behind here. And the way you would get it to open was that you would have to act like you were stuck and couldn't take this guy with the big gun out. And then eventually T-Bug would open this area and finally this area here, and then you can go out about after the shootout and collect everything. That was the way you kind of did it. I think CD Projekt Red has since realized that it was maybe not such a great idea to have stuff locked away in there.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Which, yeah, makes sense. It's kind of not that I don't think it ever remember it being like particularly great stuff, but it was still stuff you may want to pick up depending on how you want to play it.
About to find out.
If you maybe just want to pick up everything, then kind of sucks that something is locked behind because you didn't know those things could open, nor how to open it really.
Sandra Dorset, NC570442, Traumatine Platinum.
Platinum? Shit. Trauma should have swooped in if she sneezed.
Guessing they jammed the transmitter, Sig.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at a hacked biomon, firmware reconfig, or a neurovirus.
Carajo, T-Bug. You ain't seeing this place. This is tubs, ice, hooks, and cleavers.
Scott Muncher's hack, huh? Got an idea. Check her neuroport. Find a shard? Yep, pull it. That'll be what's muting the biomon.
All right.
Found the shard. Removing now.
Check the biomon. Anything change?
Greetings, Sandra. If you are conscious, assume recovery position now. An emergency evacuation unit has been dispatched.
It kind of saddens me that I don't think we can get the fun water bottle.
Claims trauma will be here in 3 minutes.
Even if I was to play to the point where we could get it, technically speaking, I think you have to play with nudity on up until after you get through the mission with the Corpo lady, where you meet up with her in the hotel. I think after that, if you turn nudity off, that's when you get the water bottle. Otherwise, they're just going to give you...
Jackie, air hypo. Fuck, this is bad.
Oh, they give it to you no matter what. All right, cool.
I think... Holy shit, it worked.
Fuera, cabrón. Get her outside.
It's a stupid system, how it works. Also, I'm just realizing, is her bra fused with her skin? I'm assuming the way they did it, CD Projekt Red, is that they just have two versions of the same model. One where they slap a bra on and one where they don't, and then whichever one you get depends on the nudity toggle.
Initiating security protocol. Follow all instructions.
Mm-hmm. Sure, what's up? What do you want?
Place the patient on the ground.
All right. I just noticed there's no like bump or anything like that between her skin and the bra. It's just flat. It's skin and then bra. If you're asking why I was looking there, don't worry about it.
0442 secured. Stimulants being administered. 70 milligrams dopamine. 110 norepinephrine.
Are those guns on the front of it? I never looked at that. Bye-bye, guys. Peep. I can peep? I mean, there is a guy peeping down there, but I wouldn't... Maybe he's just cooking? Alright. This woman has 3 mouths, or rather... I guess what... Is the mouth the overall area? The opening? Or is the mouth the overall hole inside your face?
Shit show's over.
I don't know, technically speaking, which is it.
Cutting my wires now. See you in the near future.
Listen,
I guess it would be more they have 3 sets of lips.
borrow your wheels?
I guess I never thought about it. What technically is the mouth?
How's I gonna look for
I'd say it's the inside area.
But don't get used to it.
So I would say it's 3 sets of lips.
Yes, V. Thank you. How about I drive you home, huh?
She's all yours. I'm beat as it is.
Almost forgot.
I will say it's a little bit annoying having the low profile arm instead, because I'm kind of stuck with my right arm. I can't really move that far up and down. I'm gonna hit the mic arm. That is my only real thing here. There isn't really much I could do about it. That's how it works.
Our client is alive and well.
Yeah, she'll-
Of course she's alive and well.
Yeah.
That's what we agreed, isn't it?
Splendid.
Are we already in the out? No, wait.
Come and grab whenever
What?
you like, even right away.
Oh, it's the little bit later.
I
Alright.
guess home is the only place you
But the stream seems stable. I've only gotten 3 missed frames due to rendering lag, and 1 skip frame due to encoding lag.
Thanks for the heads up.
The GPU utilization in total, according to NVIDIA overlay, is currently around 70%, with the CPU being at around 30. Actually, more like 25.
We better put it in fifth.
It's good. I definitely don't feel like I've lost that much performance, if any, really. Mainly also because, like I mentioned when I talked about the issue, it seemed like I shouldn't necessarily have had that performance out of the gate. And the reason why I had it was so that the CPU looked like it was more powerful than the AMD ones. Which they were, just not stably. And if that's kind of the system we're going by, then I feel like we can just overclock any CPU and make it the most powerful ones. Of course, the base hardware is also important, but it should matter that the CPU is stable.
Adam Smasher. Legends are
I'm assuming for you guys, it's much more of a bland look that you guys are getting in the game. Mine is much more kind of like color depth.
What do you say?
From the way it looks like on my screen, the areas that are fairly dark in the view I have here in OBS are kind of dark grayish, but are still quite like visible.
Fucking drive, Jackie.
And it seems like the colors, especially like headlights. I mean, yeah, they're lights. They're gonna still be shining, but the color in itself isn't really popping out the same way it does my screen. See you later. See you later, alligator. Did the other shooter drop out even though I didn't hit him?
Sorry, V.
It's okay. It can wait. Let's just focus on getting home.
But I also saw the dog that's on the dashboard there, the bobblehead. Apparently, CD Projekt Red is selling that, like a plastic fun, like a plastic one. It's pretty fun. I'm on the newsletter that they sent out. So it's pretty fun to see some of the stuff. It's primarily, I feel like it's primarily Witcher stuff that they, like when they create new products, it's Witcher stuff or it's Edge Runner stuff.
Necessary security measures.
It's not often that it's like a cool Cyberpunk 2077 stuff. Also, I found out, I didn't know this. So this is the current, we're in the current future of this world, but 2077 is actually when the bombs drop first in Fallout. That's kind of interesting in my opinion.
Giving me a chance. Waiting.
That's a shame.
Look at him. No model citizen, maybe, but he's a good kid.
It looks really bland in comparison for you guys.
Let them through, but they're the last. Okay, on your way.
You have a good evening now, officer, ma'am.
What is this thing I have in front of me? It says something about 50,000 eddies.
She took a liking to you.
Devotion I demonstrated grabbed her by the gut.
Right.
I'm loyal, stable in my affection.
I don't even think I have like HDR on or anything like that. It's just my screen that can like perceive the color so well. To be fair, it's a QD OLED, so I'd kind of expect it to be good about handling the colors. But this blows me away. I think CD Projekt Red also released some statistics around max tax.
Look like your average bust.
It was maybe like last month or the month before that. I remember them releasing on Twitter like stats of how many people has gone up against max tag in the game, and like taking them down. It's pretty fun. It's kind of amazing how much, like, I guess you wouldn't think about it as a game where I'm playing single player. You wouldn't really think that CD Projekt Red keeps tabs and stuff, but I guess they do. The fun thing is, so, of course there's some people who are just managing to scrape on by and defeat max tag. But I also feel like there's just a certain point in the game, and I mentioned this a couple of times when playing this game, where you're basically just invincible. It doesn't matter really what they send against you. They would have to hit you with the most powerful weapon they have consistently over a period of time to defeat you. It's kind of nice as well. Normally, on my right-hand screen, I would have on the left my Twitch dashboard, and then on my right, Spotify, within the status from OBS as well over there. I managed to put in all the important items, I feel like, from Twitch dashboard. So I have my stream chat, I have my activity feed, I have my reward request queue, all that in here. It's awesome. Does this Christian guy have a cross on his forehead? I had a feeling that was going to pop up. Don't worry about it. We're also not going to use it. I like the way they implemented that mod, though. It's kind of interesting. Like, I don't think it's not too crazy to talk about. There is I think the first kind of more adult mod that was created for Cyberpunk was the one that I want to have my cross in my head. It's a bit over the top for me.
Oh, you get any sleep?
Yeah.
No matter. Time you got up.
Yeah.
I think I might have caught something when I jagged into that corpo.
Oh, can I talk about another thing that I don't like that's changed? Before, I can click F on the store and it would open. Now I have to go to this here. I get immersion-wise, this is great. But just actually usability, I hate that I have to do that. Check your weapon stash. Should have some fun gear in here. Yo! I love this. They have actually updated now. Before, I remember when they first released this NUS gear, it would just be the tier of it. So in this case is legendary, but it would just be whatever kind of what you had available in here. So it was, if you had just started the game and then got these items, they would be common items. If you're maybe a bit further, they would be rare or maybe even epic items. Because it seems like they fixed it, and now they're actually starting out as golden gear. However, I'm a bit annoyed that these weapons here, but then again, they are unique weapons, so maybe it's fine. But these two are also part of the Twitch drop things. But I think because they're unique, we can upgrade them, so it's fine. But these aren't unique clothing, actually, so Kind of a weird thing. And yes, I'm gonna wear it. I have a purple katana. All right. Yep, just fine. Just throw it in there. Throw it on in there. Just gonna wear this. Just give me the NUS gear. It's fine. I have to wear a t-shirt. Yeah, just wear the Cyber Psycho one. It's fine. We're not gonna see it. The jacket covers it. You're actually wearing, I think, the I can't remember. There's an outfit you can get really quickly. A basic one that's in here, really easy to get. That you're just wearing under there. It's a Netrunner suit. Is what it's called. And look at this, because I have the sleeve mod on. You can actually see the gloves that I'm wearing. It's fun. We can take a shower. Don't want to do that. It's gonna waste time. It's my emails. Penis enlargement. What? Okay. You know what we gotta do. You know what we gotta do.
Hey V, Regina Jones here.
Got a Delta. Later.
Perfect shots.
We were talking about...
Hey V, Regina Jones here.
Hop, 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 hop.
How'd you find me? How'd you even know my name?
I know where to gather my intel. Could even call me a collector.
And I don't care. Hey.
Hey, yo, V. How about a round or two?
You got it.
What do you say?
But the fun thing is, I don't know why they've implemented like so. As far as I know, there is no way without mods to toggle sleeves. Like, I think in certain missions, an outfit you wear will have the sleeve down, for example, because you need to display a certain thing. But most of the time, the sleeves will just be up, and it makes the gloves like these invisible for some reason. Whoa, whoa.
Thought of monetizing it? I can arrange a fight or two.
You mentioned something about fighting.
Why is this skip on Y now? What are these buttons they've changed it to? They're terrible.
Sounds fair.
Why the it used to be in C. What was wrong with C? For the record, I haven't changed this. The default button has changed. Alright. Sorry, I gotta go. Can I get out of here? How do I... God damn it. Thank you. Don't ever talk about guns like that.
Let's have a look.
All right. They actually this one used to look different. The Dying Night, which is the one we're picking up. So it used to, I think it was the same main skin, like the gun itself was the same, but it was more of like a merc skin. I remember it being originally. I don't know why they changed it. Some of these decisions here are above my pay grade. I love the gloves too. How's it? I don't... Right, I have a mobile radio now. How? Okay, hold on. I need to figure out, how do I pull my gun away now? No, it controls me. Why is it set to... Okay. Oh, then this is controller. This is not what I'm interesting. I guess set the classic, I guess? I don't know. How do I... Key bindings. I guess that's kind of what I'm looking for. Crouch and dive. I guess it was because C was also crouched, so at times when you may want to skip, you were accidentally crouching. Makes sense in that case. What is the weapon to pull away my gun? That's all I want to know. Holster is B. What the fuck? Why B? Some of these button changes are making me real confused. Fight nights, yeah, that's fine. Congratulations. Alright, we got the Cyberpunk car. Yeah, I remember that used to be super broken when they're trying to give it to players who pre-ordered the game. Also, I'm real mad about this still, FYI. When the game first launched, there were a pair of really nice sunglasses over here, and I've not been able to get them ever since. Oh.
Man of the hour.
Of course.
Jeez, took you long enough.
Hey, look, there's a lot of things to talk about. Can I sit?
Let me finish this.
Yes.
And we can drop in on Senor Vector.
Senor Victor.
Am I remembering right, or just had a brain fart?
Probably both, because you usually forget shit.
Well, that I do. That's not new.
J-O-B.
Go on.
I mean,
They've updated the way the control panel looks on mobile. That's nice. Can I actually like control everything from my phone? Oh, I can even see the chat or the stream in here. I have the activity feed. I have quick actions, auto mod.
Our Lord and Savior wants to tell you everything himself, face to face. Oh, no pressure, but
I don't think I can.
All right. Let's hear what old Dex has to say.
Damn it! I still don't think I can like accept things from reward queue.
don't get me wrong. Don't got nothing against the Padre or Wakako, but Dex is in a league of his own. You know what I'm saying?
Don't get me started on fix.
That's kind of annoying me a bit. I like the fact that everything is. I'm just gonna show you what it looks like for me. I like the fact that it's all in here, and I can actually watch my stream from here. That's awesome. I like that a lot. Twitch, one thing I want, give me my rewards queue in here. I'll show to you why. Give me a second. Alright, so as V calls up the car, in the past I have used my iPad primarily when streaming as a screen to look at the stream because of the way it's worked.
Gonna be long?
Skip tutorial. There it is. Because of the way it worked, I can't watch my stream as well as control the stream in one place, which has annoyed me, definitely. But no, this is fine.
First stop. Ripper Duck. And Holmes. Easy on the gas, huh? I just ate.
Cool.
I was supposed to stop by Vic's anyhow. I got a date.
Oh, of course you do.
Don't say.
She's so sweet. Really gets me, you know?
Yeah, no, I get you. It's all good. No worries. Let's get the parking area right here. I'm pretty sure that's no parking. Let's see if the guy will fall. Whee! Actually, I didn't know for the longest time that he would do that. But I was actually, I think it was Linus Tech Tips. They were doing some tests on a PC and were doing Cyberpunk when he dropped there. And that's the first time I ever noticed. Hey there, cat. Please get some fur. This is weird. I think he's called Nipples? Something like that. Not like a nipple, but like you nibble on some food. I could be wrong, but I think that's what he's called.
It's good to see you.
Good to see you too, V. It's been a while. What do I owe the pleasure today?
I will say, I have this stream manager open on my iPad right now in front of me. This setup here isn't really thought through for a tablet.
Whole kit and caboodle.
I feel like they have quite a bit of space to utilize here on my iPad, and you could at the very least put something together that's similar to what you would have on the browser version of the PC, but I guess not. Like, just put the visual down my bottom left, the rewards queue, I guess at my top here, chat left, and some other stuff here in the left. Oh, yeah, something on my left down here.
The Dexter Deshawn?
Much better.
Well, that is something.
This is kind of just a waste of space. It's much more built for a mobile phone.
Quit crying, Vic. I'll bring you the...
Alright.
Chair, please. Sit down.
That arm is not looking good. Oh, I haven't installed any texture mods or anything like that. I think, yeah, I mentioned the ones I had, and I think they're just all like script mods.
Optics. Best I've got, and should be about
The only
right under the
real visual ones I have, technically, are not really visual in the usual way. Like, it's the waypoint where it visibly shows up on the road, because it makes it a lot easier to know where you're going.
You peruse and choose while I...
And then the other one is one for the map, where it shows the real name of the location. Although I need to double check, it looks like maybe Cyberpunk has sort of taken care of that themselves, in which case that's nice. At the very least, it kind of used to be that, like, even a place like here, like Victor's Ripper Dock location, it would be really annoying to find because you would have to know where it is and then see, oh, there's a Ripper Dock there, and that's probably Victor's. But they wouldn't,
Mark 1, like I said.
when selecting the Ripper Dock in the area, it wouldn't outright tell you this is Victor's Ripper Dock shop, which was really annoying, which is why I've always liked that mod. When I installed it this time, it seemed like there's a bit more gone into it, and I can't tell if it's the mod developer that's gone a bit more in depth, or if there's something if CD Projekt Red have themselves fixed this whole thing, because it's definitely been annoying.
Excellent. Let's do this.
If I remember right, I think potentially the way this looks was kind of like how the inventory screen was supposed to look. I could be wrong.
Now, a bit of
I've recently been looking at a lot of what they call, like, portfolios, and I've stumbled across like stuff put together, like presentations on the design for Cyberpunk. Like, I think at least a couple of the designers from the game have, like, released a document on different things they've been working on.
Lights out for a minute.
I think I showed a little bit on stream last week here. It's pretty cool to look into. And that screen that, or what was showed on that screen really looks like what I remember being like an early development, pre-release version of the inventory.
Okay, let's test this. See the magic in action. Linking you in.
Immersion system, 100%.
Blurred vision, low contrast, glitches.
It's very clear at times that a lot of the animations aren't really built for certain types of clothes. So, for example, this jacket looks real goofy sometimes with animation. Because, yeah, the jacket kind of works in the game, but it's bigger in certain areas than other jackets have been. So the game kind of gets real weird with it. I have an animated button on my jacket. It's pretty cool. Also, I love the fact that it's doing the thing on my hand on top of the gloves, really. I don't know. Also, the animation they have where Victor, like, puts your new eye in. Let's be clear, it's an eye. He only does one eye from what we can tell. Kuroshi Optics Mark 1. But, it looks really weird for me, and I can't really see ever what's going on. It looks like he's using some of his metal fingers to push in the eye, but there's nothing in his between his fingers. It's a weird thing.
I also injected an NCPD file search. Run into any ne'er-do-wells? You know exactly what they ne'er did well.
Ooh.
It ought to work like a charm. Now draw your weapon. You should see your ammo count in a brand new sight.
Boom. Nice.
Shit, Victor, not bad. I don't know what to say.
Say you'll take this and remember the dosage. 2 whiffs now, and another 2 in an hour.
Gotcha.
Thanks again, Vic. You're the best. I owe you.
Go on, kid. Show them what you're made of.
All right.
And once you hit the big leagues...
Sorry, can't hear you. Just ran out of his office. Hey, man, hey, we gotta go. We gotta go. Hey, we gotta go. We gotta go. Up.
Yo, listen up. I talked to Dex while you were in with the doc. He's waiting in his ride. For you. Ain't but a...
Jackie is texting me while I'm talking to him. That's awesome.
Okay, do my best to talk us up.
It seems like the stream is looking great, too. No issues at all. I'm playing a fairly powerful, power-demanding game, I feel like. And the suit guy is gone. Push. He would have had to jump from that spot right there, right? Like, he came down the center of this. I guess. No, the angle he sort of came was fairly flat. He would have to be on top of that blue thing there, the first one. He could have, I guess, been on the top one, but he would have to jump quite far as well as... Yeah, and it looked like he kind of just came vertically, so it seemed like he sort of just tipped over the edge of the first one. Yeah. Alright, time to go shooting. Hope the cops doesn't come after me as well. I have the cops after me as well. That's not good. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to shoot after you guys. I'm sorry. You guys have any cool weapons I can grab real quick? Not that way. Not that way. This way. Hide in here. Hide in here. Maybe don't hide in here. No, we're hiding. We're hiding real good. They can't see me. Man. Yes. I don't know why. Every time I do that part these days, I keep getting the cops after me because I actually shot them. Oh, I got smart weapon. That's nice. They don't mind me here afterward, though. They're like, hey, weren't you the guy who just shot us trying to shoot these guys? Yep. Yeah, I am. Alright. That's it. They don't go beyond that question. It's like, I think that's the guy who shot at us that we were just trying to arrest. But I don't know. There you go. Did I get some cool stuff? I got a submachine gun and some assaulted rifles. That's pretty good. Question is, should I go for a submachine gun as my secondary weapon and the assault rifle for the third weapon? That I don't know. The pistol is great because it's kind of like a one shot, but it doesn't really go too far. It's more of an up close, I guess, kind of weapon. But ammo wise, it's great because it doesn't fire too many rounds, and it's fairly precise as well. The submachine gun is great because it fires a lot around a lot quickly, but not necessarily super accurately. The assault rifle is a slower version of the submachine gun, although it still fires bullets much faster than a pistol. I don't know. Can I take this one? Hey, I got the scope. The shotgun is also great because it's a really close fire range. Like I'm really up and close personal now, and it's desperate move, and I gotta take someone down. I guess I just prefer not to be up in that range, so that's that. Tac 10. I don't have the cyberware to really utilize this thing, but that's fine. Also, I know that I've got a level point I can use. I just can't be bothered to figure out what I should use it for right now. It's also not important. But the stream is holding really well, I gotta say. I was expecting this to be kind of like a nightmare, but it seems like tweaking that options on my bio settings really did put the system back into place.
Let's roll.
Let's roll.
Mind if I ask you something right off?
So, question, dears. Tomorrow, should we go ahead and continue this playthrough?
It's first place or no place, Dex. Cost isn't a factor.
Classic. I'd expect nothing less from eager.
I don't know.
Respect.
That's not really what I was looking for. Give me a yes or no answer, man. That's the options. It's yes or no. Are we continuing on what we were playing here today, this save, tomorrow? Yes or no?
A biochip to be precise. Job's to grab it. Simple.
Yeah. Guessing it belongs to a corp.
Mm-hmm. Arasaka.
Alright.
Sure, that's no problem.
Nah, I think you should try a new game. Alright?
Corps don't deserve special treatment.
I have a couple ideas what we can play.
You ain't playing around.
But I feel like we've very well concluded that the system is well capable
Got a plan?
of playing some more hardcore games. Performance-wise, while streaming, and without the system just crashing, which is awesome. I had suspected as much was the case, but it's nice to have confirmation now that this is actually the case. I'm thinking we'll finish this part here, and then
Got a classic tale for you.
once he dropped me off, we'll call it a day.
Jumped a Militech convoy. Got away with the gear. Corp don't even know mail.
Trying to think then what we could play tomorrow. I have a couple ideas. Yeah.
A little combat bot, a prototype. And I need me that bit of high-grade military.
I need to look at my games. What do we got?
We don't get that bot. We don't get no
Installed my desktop. Now that's nice to see. Alright. I could always install something else as well.
I flat out purchased the
but
I did so for
still.
a gent went by the name of Brick. I say when, because Brick was the leader. 3 days after we'd sealed our deal, his friend and gangmate one side.
First thought, Crew Motorfest, but I don't know how fun that might be.
Voice is in charge now.
But it's another real powerful game.
Honor his predecessor's word.
Um,
One Meredith out of Militech has developed an interest in said convoy.
I'm gonna go into my thinking tank, put on my thinking cap,
Been skidding around town after
and get down to some thunking.
depending on finding the one lead.
And I'll figure that out for tomorrow. But it seems like the system is stable and is more than capable of playing some more hardcore games. So we're no longer limited to easy to run games or console games for that matter, which is the main thing I was after. So that's awesome. Love to see that.
Client, what you think?
You know what I wish? I wish you could skip through all this. I don't want to. I've seen Dexter talking about all this a million times. Let me skip it.
Some brothers from Pacifica got back to me. Told me to stop looking. Anyway, our little client insisted on meeting someone with skin in the game.
Good thing is I know not.
Yours truly will be remote.
It's not gonna be tomorrow, obviously, but I think potentially next week I have a game for Monday. Which is what is it called?
Time I got to work.
Oh boy, I forgot what it's called.
I'll set up the meet with Miss Parker at Lizzie's bar. Flathead, though, is gonna be all you.
I don't remember what it's called right now. I have it in my wish list here. See if I can find it. Wish list. It's the PlayStation Samurai game. Ghost of Tsushima. That's the one. Ghost of Tsushima, when is it? It comes out May 16th, so in the middle of the month. When is the 16th? The 16th is... Okay, so not even Monday that week. So the second to last Monday. I think I might have the day off. That's fun. I don't know.
Quiet life or blaze of glory?
Yeah, super nice.
Later now.
Alright, well, I think I'm gonna call it here. We have officially concluded what we needed to conclude, and the end result is officially yes, the PC does seem to be handling streaming as well as gaming, some more the more power demanding games quite well. What is happening with my view? Hold on. There's a lot of flickering, I feel like. Still see them a lot. Lessened, I guess? I don't know. It might just be me at this point. I don't know. We can turn on the full beauty filter as well. Oh, it's way too much. That's fine. All right. But I really like the that I can do this. This is awesome. This little thing here. Wow. So we can be normal. We can be real serious. Normal. Real serious. All right. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna think about for tomorrow what we can potentially play. Then to sort of, we don't necessarily have to test the PC, but now there's a lot more opportunity to play some more hardcore games or more power demanding games. I have a couple ideas what we could play, but I will figure it out. For now, thanks so much for watching. I'll be back here tomorrow, 8 o'clock. Thanks so much for sticking with a test stream, and I'll see you guys then. Bye.